I am just killing some time. I am waiting for some chocolate to set in the fridge. Don't worry about it. So I figured I'd do a little ramble about anything, about nothing, about things that annoy me mostly. These days, a lot of things. These days, I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of things annoy me, okay? Recently, I don't know, I feel like the whole world is on my shoulder, and yeah, a lot of things annoy me. A lot of things annoy me. And when I'm in this headspace, everything does. Everything. So I'm going to talk about some things that annoy me on social media because I feel like that's a little safe place to talk about. The first thing I'm going to say, maybe a little bit odd. And you will think, oh, what are you talking about? Baked beans. Baked beans on toast, to be precise. Baked beans on toast. Now, maybe I've seen too many TikTok videos. Maybe I've seen far too much TikTok videos. But I feel like I'm not at a point where my brain has melted through my ears. So I feel like for now I'm okay. But let's talk about it. Baked beans on toast. Seems innocent enough. Well, you'd be wrong. Recently, it has become a viral trend for Americans to be aghast, outraged, thoroughly naive that British people eat baked beans on toasted bread. Now, I can't say that I am a lover of beans on toast. I'm just not a fan of baked beans. Not a fan, never have been. It's the tomato sauce. I'm against it morally, to be fair. Not a fan of the tomato sauce. Not a fan of any tomato sauce, to be fair. I don't like tomatoes. Don't like tomatoes. There we are. Anyway, I thought it was a mundane thing. To be honest. Beans on toast. It's effectively a cheap meal, to be honest, and in this day and age of budget cuts and with the economy drowning. Or maybe we are drowning in the economy. It's a fairly cheap meal, full of fibre, I'm told. But it's become a viral thing, okay? Now that in of itself isn't what annoys me, okay? It's not what annoys me. It's that ever since British people on TikTok, creators, influencers, British, have learned that baked beans on toast is like a red rag to a bull. Every single video I scroll, it is someone eating baked beans on toast. And yeah, that's it. There is one channel. I am not mistaken when I tell you this, and I am not overreacting. Every single video he makes, it's a Scouse lad. Haven't worked out yet whether he supports Everton or Liverpool, but we'll get there. But every single video is with beans on toast. It's so clearly rage bait. So clearly rage bait. That What do you do? What do you do? Now, I'm not familiar in getting caught in the rage bait in the traditional sense. What happens is, I don't comment on videos. I feel like videos that are there to get you mad, to get you to interact, to get views and ultimately money for the content creator, whomever they may be. It's only negative, you know. I don't need that. So I just move on. But the endless stream of baked beans on toast. Baked beans on toast. Baked beans on toast. It may be time to call for a ban on baked beans on toast. It may be. And then what came about? What emerged from this baked beans on toast fiasco? Saga, if you will, dripping in tomato sauce. Was baked beans on pasta. And suddenly I scroll and there's just these American creators telling me that it's a British thing. It's British cuisine to have baked beans on pasta. And I feel a bit confused because maybe it's an English thing because I'm Welsh. Maybe it's just not something we do. Maybe it's not a Welsh thing. Maybe this is why I can't understand this. Maybe this is why I've never heard of it. I've never heard of the combinations of baked beans on pasta. But no. I'm told firmly. This is British cuisine at its finest, apparently. According to Americans. Some Americans, I should say. So I was confused. I was really confused. Seems like an odd combination. Pasta and baked beans. Pasta and baked beans. So as inevitably happens when you scroll far enough and long enough, you find the source. You found the source. And it's just this random English woman. Just this one woman who makes every video just eating food. Eating food. Those videos always get lots of views. For some reason, people love to watch people eat. But for some even more bizarre reason, people love to watch people eat weird food combinations. And so this woman came up with this brilliant idea. Baked beans on pasta. Baked beans on pasta. Now, in of itself, I can understand her story. If her story is correct. Pasta can be quite cheap depending on what pasta you buy. Beans can be quite cheap depending on what beans you buy. It's an effectively cheap meal. So if you grow up in a poor household, then your parents are not really going to be able to afford a whole ton. So pasta and baked beans. Nothing really sinister behind it. I do feel that social media kind of gives too much importance to, how should I call it? Gives too much importance to ridiculing other cultures and other cuisines, even if they aren't what you consider tasty or good. Food is scarce for many people in the whole world. If you have some, great. You're doing well. There are many people who don't. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Anyway, so some American influencers took this woman's idea, this one English woman, and decided that this was not her idea, but it was British cuisine. It was something that we all ate, and we all ate with a ravenous hunger. Okay. It's an odd thing to stereotype everyone. I mean, the interesting thing is that the British Isles may form a collective and be called the British Isles, but cultures within the British Isles are very different. Very different. Wales, for instance, we have a different culture to England. Scotland has a different culture to England and Wales. Northern Ireland, likewise. The Republic of Ireland, though not a member of the British Isles. Not anymore. Not anymore. We haven't got there yet. One day, hopefully. One day, hopefully, we can be independent and free again. I'm told. Who knows? Anyhow, different foods sometimes. Sometimes entirely the same, but different takes, different. But I'd never heard of baked beans on pasta. But months and months after this trend started, still British people try and goad Americans in their comment section, trying to lure them in. Look at my beans on toast. Look at my beans on toast. Isn't it wonderful? Don't you think it's disgusting? Come on, comment. Flood my comments and make my video go viral and give me lots of money. I am aware that I sound deeply cynical, and that is because I am absolutely cynical. But it's innocent, so hey ho. Like I said, in this economy, you gotta get money wherever you can find it. Wherever. I spent this whole video talking about baked beans. How did it happen? How did it happen? How did this happen to me? Okay. We spent the whole video talking about baked beans. Normal things. Okay. Until next time. See ya. Take care.